health gum to one side, and I've got my little trusty scales that I'll open up. Oh, there it is. I had to think for a second how to open that one up, so put the lid to one side and turn that on, and then I'm going to weigh 1.5 PK pellets, which comes in at 2.22 grams, and now I'm going to pop that full piece in my mouth. And I'll pop that half piece in my mouth. And by comparison, this new LA Health gum that I've been chewing lately weighs in at a similar weight, 2.37 grams. Okay. Okay, so I'll just put that back in that container and turn off my scales. Pop on the lid and slide that over to one side. Now the lid. I'll put the lid on. There we go. On that one, like so. Now, so this video is part of my, and now this video is part of my month-long celebration of 10 years for this YouTube channel. There's going to be 5 videos in total over August. The first one was the map of Finland, and 3 extra kind of bonus celebration videos, and finish up the month. What would that be? Probably the 30th of August, Saturday, Australian time, with another map video. Now I haven't filmed the final map video yet, but not 100% sure how the order of all these videos are going to go. But so I won't say what the other videos are, but I'm kind of just sort of reshooting a couple of videos. Well, I will say what they are. I'm reshooting a couple of my old videos and doing another video where I look through briefly at some of the key videos over the last 10 years. I've kind of had changes, improvements to my channel, so as So, yes, that's a bit disappointing, but anyway, change happens. You've got to kind of roll with the change. What I did do, I did send some feedback, a little thing online, comment, content or something. Would have had to put my email address, and Wrigley sent me a $5 voucher, gift card, which I used at the supermarket. So I got that twice for some reason. Oh, I remember now, because I sent it initially, saying what's happening. They replied, and then I sent it. And then in preparation for another video, I might have had other questions or something, so I asked them, and I got another $5 voucher. So anyway, kind of weird. It's kind of like Silence the Critics with your voucher. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So anyway, I've made the decision to not really to use my PK gum in my videos, because I found this other LA Health collagen gum. I don't know what the difference is between collagen gum and regular gum, but anyway, this is unfortunately sugar free. So, but anyway, it's an Australian company. There we go. It's made in Italy, and it is sugar free, but when I bite into it, it does give a nice sort of a crunch. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get out the piece of LA Health collagen gum. It just seems to be a little, just a small sort of a Australian business. Some of their gum's made in Italy, and some's made in China. So, yeah. So I'm going to take out the PK gum that I'm chewing, put it to one side. I won't be putting it under this bench. I won't be sticking under there for later. I won't be doing that. And I'll sample the new LA Health collagen gum. Okay, here we go. And chewy's out. And pop this new piece, weighing in at 2.37 grams, in my mouth. So the crunch isn't quite as good as the sugar crunch that you get on the PK, but it's better than the non-existent crunch on the new sugar-free PK. Okay, that's that. So you might be asking yourself, what is the history of chewing gum? When did people start chewing gum? Well, I'm glad you asked, because the earliest recorded chewing gum was in 9000 BC in Northern Europe, yeah. And the people there chewed birch bark tar, which must be tar that that's come out of the tree somehow, like a kind of sap, I suppose. And I suppose they must have found that from old skeletal remains, I suppose. In the Americas, I'm not sure when this started, that the Mayan people chewed chicle, C-H-I-C-L-E, which is a gum from the sapodilla tree, yeah. And that First Nation people in North America chewed spruce tree gum, that's it. And then a man by the name of John Curtis in the 1840s was the first to commercially harvest this spruce tree gum. And started selling it commercially. So that was that, yeah. And so the main purpose then, well, the purpose of chewing gum, oral hygiene, fresh breath, suppress appetite, and stress relief are the main reasons people chew gum, whether it be in the ancient days or the commercial days of chewing gum. In 1869, Amos Taylor in the USA was the first person to patent chewing gum, or perhaps his recipe or something. I'm not sure about that. Guess you couldn't just patent chewing gum. Have to be something more specific. And Wrigley's the first person, the first Wrigley was a William Wrigley Jr. And then in 1891 he started selling baking powder, and he put in free samples in his baking powder, free samples of chewing gum, and he's attached to his baking powder as a promotion, and realised that people liked his gum more than they liked the baking powder. Probably should say that a different way. But the chewing gum was really popular, so he discontinued the baking powder and concentrated on the gum. And his son was Philip Knight Wrigley, who this gum is named after Philip Knight Wrigley. And what's interesting about that name is that obviously Philip is PH, which is the F sound. The K in Knight is silent, and the W is silent as well, but it's just after Wrigley with the W in front of it. So it's all three names have some sort of phonetic interest about them, I suppose. And Philip Knight Wrigley went on to run the Wrigley business from 1932 to 1961, when it was taken over by his son. fruit and this year they introduced juicy fruit and spearmint, yeah, and double mint was a bit later on, 1914 for double mint. Okay, so well, I can remember as a kid, I'm eating chewy, driving along eating chewy in the car. I remember she liked toffee apples too, if she could ever get a toffee apple. I suppose they got toffee apples all around the world as we get a real apple. And it gets coated in this sort of toffee, I suppose, sugary film. And you drive along eating these toffee apples. Your sticky hands would be on the steering wheel. I get home to sort of wander inside. My dad would get the vapors, you know. He had all this, he'd go to drive the car, you know, and his hands would grab the steering wheel, and they'd all be sticky with the toffee apple. I remember him out there having a rant and rave about it, about the sticky, while he was cleaning the steering wheel. I doubt if I'm good. Anyway, I do remember as a kid, I may have told this story. Who really knows? Oh yeah, I'll tell the story. There was an afternoon kids show on TV. You'd send in these envelopes with your name and address on the back. And my name got called out and I won a prize. A big box, you see. And I might have been 8, maybe 9, I don't know. Maybe 7, I was that sort of age anyway. I'm going to go with 8. Doesn't really matter. I came home from school one day. I said, oh yeah, your parcel's arrived. The postman's delivered, but he's opened it and stolen all the lollies and chocolates and sugary things in it. As a kid, I was quite disappointed. You just sort of accept things as kids, you know. And years later, I think back and the poor old postman got to blame, but it would have been my mum. She would have opened it and gone, oh, you're not eating that stuff. Ripped it out of the box and stashed it away for herself, and she would have munched through the chocolates and would have been bubble gum, who knows what was there. I'm sure she would have done that for sure. I'm sure I asked about it all. Well, she denied any knowledge. Emma. Yes, she denied any knowledge, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take out my spearmint and I'm going to try the strawberry gum. If I can open this up, which way does it go? I think that way, yeah. I almost need to be an Olympic athlete to open up that top there. It comes here. I almost need to be an Olympic athlete. Right, there we go. Let's open it. Put that over to one side. Pop the lid. And there's all my lovely bits of strawberry gum. So I'll take out my spearmint gum. And now, put that over to one side. I am actually just sticking it on the table here, but I'll take it away later. And I'm going to pop this one in my mouth. Well, actually, what I'll do first, just in case there's, move that up there, there's no confusion. Well, there's no, what would be the word? Nobody's left wondering. I'm going to weigh this piece of strawberry gum and see what it comes in. Oh well, 2.37. I wasn't expecting it to be exactly the same as the other one. Anyway, sorbitol. I've got to read this in my little, oh there we go, isomalt, gum base, exotol. I've got to read this in the little viewfinder on my camera, which makes it harder to read. Maltonol syrup, flavors, collagen, collagen, hydroslide, yeah, thickener, humectant, antioxidant, sweeteners, and glazing agent. Okay, so put that down, and then the PK. This is the old sugar one. See if that's what ingredients it has. See if I can focus in. Oh, there we go. Sugar, gum base, glucose syrup, thickener, flavour, emulsifier, trilethyl, I got a trilethyl, sweetener, humectant, glazing agent, antioxidant, and contains soy, contains phenylalanine, anyway, something. Doing a drill guide place, yeah. Yeah, I keep that in my desk drawer, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's the gum. So what I'm going to do to finish up the video, I'll just put these bottles to one side and put the gum there like that. I had the scissors in here just in case I had to cut some gum, but in the interests of revisiting old videos, refilming old videos, I'll talk about my trusty scissors, blue handles, green inserts, blue handles, green inserts. There's a little rivet on that side. I think that says, oh there we go, stainless steel, and the green rivet. So there we go. It's that. And what I haven't done for a while is pull back the I'll move that little top out of the way, it's going to get in the way I think. I haven't pulled back the bath mat and had a look at all the floor mats, the green floor mat. It's like a brownie. Like a maroon, yeah, more like a maroon, sort of a brownie maroon colour. Oh, there's my black one that was popular for a while. There's the blue, yep. This is okay. Well, there we go, there's the grey one. That's a red. And what else do I have? Oh, okay. I've forgotten about that. You might really be able to see those, but that's those, what do you call them? Those sort of sound deadeners. Little triangles, little pyramids, that's it. There. And underneath that, well, you can just see the white of the bench there, so just doing that as all part of the what do you call it? Yeah, the rim, some highlights from old videos. Okay, so I think that's probably about it. If you'd said to me before I started this video, how long do you think it would last for? I probably would have said 5 minutes. But as always, probably 20 I was hoping for. It's just gone well over 30 now, I believe. I've got a little timer clock just over there that I set up when I start, just to give me an idea. And just so you know, there's a light there on this level, a light there, a light above, and then 2 lights sort of back up above my shoulder, above my shoulders actually. So, okay, so it's time to finish up. I'm going to say, oh, you don't forget to like and subscribe. And just mention about my tip jar. There's a link in the description section, so no obligation, but if you feel like slipping me a few dollars to say thanks for any of my current, previous 300 videos, that'd be great. Okay, and then so here's to another 10 years for Aussie ASMR man. That'd be amazing if I could make it another 10 years. I'm sure I will. I've had some ups and downs with this channel, but I feel like now I'm really committed to more videos and more videos on a regular basis. So, okay, I'll wrap it up and say hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it relaxing. Thanks for watching.